Right, so as you can see, I have progressed a bit further with my build. You can see that I've started putting in some of the wires and stuff. You know, I got it all like that. And obviously one thing I need to do before I get this computer working is think about the fans. So I got two 140mm fans there on the Corsair 750D, and then I've got one exhaust fan there. So I actually got the Noctua, PWM fans. Now the reason why I got these ones and not say the Be Quiet fans is because A, the Be Quiet fans were a little bit more expensive. These were about 18 quid each. The Noctua the Be Quiet ones were about £24 each. But also, after researching this a little bit, I found out that if you use PWM, pre 1000 RPM, they actually sound exactly the same. So I decided that because I trust Noctua and they're cheaper, and I've always used Noctua, I will go with Noctua. Anyway, so that's my fan choice, and they are pretty impressive fans, you know, all that. So they got all the special ridges for the inlets and all that. I will say something about the people who I got them from, who is quietpc.com. You can't quite see it there, but quietpc.com. I've never used them before, and I decided to just use them once, and they turned out to actually be very good. They're a very small computer seller, and that's the reason why I was able to get these in stock, because every other site, including Overclockers and Scan.co.uk and all the other major sites like eBio and all that, was all out of stock of these items, or they only had like 2 in stock. But these guys, they had like 100 or so in stock. So I thought, oh, I'll try them, you know. And I'm quite impressed. I mean, their packaging's quite good as well. They've gone for the cardboard look there, as you can see. To pad it all in with cardboard. So instead of putting a normal air wrapping around it, they decided to solidify the entire box using cardboard. It's quite good. Anyway, getting back to this. There are a couple of notes I would like to make before I install the fans. One note, if you could see it, just about, you can see that my Samsung drive that I showed in one of the earlier videos is actually upside down. There's no way to install the SSDs within the 750D sockets here, the right side up. I'm guessing that might only be a third-party thing. So if I was to get Corsair, most likely they've actually pre-planned for the 750D here, and they'd show the right way up probably. That's one of the major things about this case, is that, you know, the looks are a bit dimmed because they are upside down. Another thing as well is that after that, as you can see, my H100i comes very close to my CD drive. I can't actually put my CD drive up there where I want to put it, so that I've got a clear down here. I got a clear brick from here down to the end. Instead, I've had to put my CD drive here. What I'm going to do, most likely, is turn my H100 round so that the pipes actually go up this end. There is, of course, a slight problem to that. The first problem is that I'll be sending these pipes over more heated areas, so they'll have to turn around here and go up here, instead of only going over the motherboard and up here, which I'm not so sure about, actually. I mean, theoretically, I can use my exhaust fan as a means to cool that down a little bit, to take some of the heat off. But, I mean, common sense tells you that the more time these tubes spend over heat, the hotter they're actually going to be when it comes up to the radiator to be cooled. As to whether that makes a serious difference or not, I actually don't know. And then another thing I've got to do for my computer is I've got to sort that out. If you can see it, there you go. That kind of, whatever the hell that is, basically. I don't know what that is. That's just something that's appeared. But anyway, so my failed cable management skills have got to try and be put to the test to try and make this computer actually fit correctly. Aside from that, I'm almost done. These two here, the two front ones will of course be fed off this PWM splitter, so they two will actually work as synchronous to a single fan socket. Anyway, yep, so that's pretty much how my build has come along so far, as you can see. The next one will be showing, well, I hope, will be showing me with some decent cable management, I hope, though I've never really put any effort into such a thing before. Anyway, let's get on.